Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my entire LEGO Marvel set collection. So a while ago I did this with Star Wars, and I decided I might as well do this with Marvel because I have got quite a few, especially after I got this one during the summer. And yeah, I know it's now December, and the last time I posted was like August. Well, that's because in August school started, and I've been really busy with school, especially now that school's getting harder. So anyways, I've been really busy with that, but I want to get back into posting videos again regularly, because now that I'm like almost 2 terms into school, it's starting to get more easy, I think. So I'm going to try to post a lot more, especially during the holiday season when I have some time off. Anyways though, let's go ahead and look at this. Starting with the smallest set in the middle, we have this speeder bike race, I think is what it's called, something like that. Or not race, escape, I don't know, something like that. It's from the video game theme, I think, with the aim agent in the back. But yeah, it came with this pretty nice speeder. It's really weird, especially how the people sit in it. Let me see if I can get one of them in there. 1 second. But yeah, it's okay. Again, kind of weird how they sit in it. Just something interesting. I don't know. I can't really get it all the way in there. There we go. It's just a weird way to get a character in there, and it's kind of weird. It's a big looking, or it's a bigger bike compared to like the normal Lego bike like this. Very disproportionate compared to that. But yeah, it came with that. It came with these 2 characters, or these 3 characters. Black Panther, which I think looks really good in this one. It's kind of the comic book version of him. It came with Thor, again, kind of the older or comic book version. I like the torso print on this guy though, especially both of them. They're both just really shiny. And then we have the aim agent, which he looks okay. He was in a lot of the 2020 sets, I think. Yeah, 2020. And he has this kind of weird jetpack thing. It's pretty cool looking though. An interesting character, interesting build and everything. Anyways, though, the next biggest build that we have is this. It's from the Black Widow movie. I don't know what it's called. It's like a helicopter, but I don't know what the set itself is called. It's a pretty good one. It looks good, I think. It has 2 propellers on the top that can spin. I have this character in the way, sorry, I'll move that. But yeah, it's a good looking build. It's got pretty well integrated stud shooters on the side. I think it would look better with the newer 2022 ones, or I guess 2021 ones. It's in a few of the Batman sets right now, but it will be in the Star Wars sets later next year. But yeah, it looks okay. You've got some guns on the side and then lights on the bottom. It's a good looking set. It actually has quite a bit of interior space. You can open the top up, and in there's a box, and I think I have a few of the weapons in there. And then the back opens up to a kind of bad looking speeder thing. It's really dumb looking. It works. I mean, it rolls well, but it just doesn't look good in my opinion. I think for a set that has this in it, for a set that already has a motorcycle in it, it's a really good looking set. I think besides that, that's like the one thing that does not look good in this set. Even the characters look pretty good. And then you can also open up this. Do that. Sorry, the cockpit of it, and that's where we have the bad guy of it in there. Overall though, it's a really good looking set. It definitely looks like a really good helicopter. You could probably even use it in Lego City if you wanted to. But yeah, it came with the 2 main characters from the Black Widow movie, being Black Widow and her sister. And yeah, it's a good set. Comes with some great figures. Really good if you liked the movie. If not, then it's probably not that important. I think the weirdest part about this set though was that it came out a year before the movie released, which I know that's all because of COVID and everything that the movie got delayed, but still a little bit weird that it came out so early. Next set I have is the Hall of Armor. Definitely one of the coolest Marvel sets I think ever. I don't know, I'm not too big into Marvel, so I don't know a lot about it, but I do really like the Hall of Armor. And yeah, it's just a good looking set. Has a lot in it. You have 3, or actually 4 suits of armor if you're including the one that Tony Stark's already in. very modular. You can buy as many as you want and connect them all. You got this little thing. The stickers on this are really detailed, really good looking. One thing that I found annoying during the building process of this build, though, was the stickers on the back. Those things took a long time, and they're all kind of bubbly, if you can see that. A little bit closer there. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it's a clear back, but in person you can see it really well, and it is kind of annoying. But then again, that just is on the back. You do get 3 really cool suits of armor, including the first one ever made. I think Mark 1. I think this is Mark 50 in the middle, and then there's like 2 other ones. Don't really remember what those ones are called. And yeah, if you have a lot of suits of armor, it's definitely worth getting. I think it's still available. It might actually be out of stock now or discontinued, but I do really like this set, and I think it's really good. You also have 2 other mini builds, including that, which this is okay. I like it. And then you have 2 Outriders, which they're fine. It's nice to have a bad guy, but I would have rather got 2 more suits of armor. And then you also have him, which Igor, yeah, he's whatever. He's not bad. I think he's been growing on me the more I've had him, but he's still not good looking. I think everybody can agree on that. Anyways, though, let's move this out of the way. Alright, anyways, though, now we have this one. This is the second biggest of my sets. And this one I got in 2019, which it's a good set. It's definitely, I think, the best of these Quinjet sets. It's a lot different of a color, and it focuses on 3 colors: black, dark blue or navy blue, and orange, which I think looks good. I like this color combination. It's really good. And the interior is pretty big. I mean, you have this in the front, the cockpit, and that, if you can see back there, you can actually see back to the other area. It came with Black Widow in this, as well as these 2 Outriders, and there's more characters in the inside. But yeah, in the inside, you have a pretty decently sized interior like space, including some weapon racks as well as chairs for 2 characters. Let's see if we can get it around the other way. You also have 1 character that can stand in there. You can probably fit more in there, but this is all it came with. You've got these few stickers. That one's kind of coming off already. As well as a fire extinguisher. I mean, what would a Marvel set be without a fire extinguisher? And you can kind of start to see back there, but I'll show you what's back there in a second. Over here, you can open this back up, open this up, and out comes, well, if I can do this with one hand, the machine gun. It's a okay thing. I think I'd rather have more interior space than this, but it is cool. You can hide it in there really well, and yeah, it doesn't have to always be showing. It's not like built onto the top. And back there we also have another really weird looking speeder, or bike, sorry. I don't know what's with Lego Marvel and all these weird bike things, but it's okay. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of interior space back there, but you're not going to be able to access it from the top, and really the only thing that they want you to be, or that's meant to be put in here, is this and the machine gun that just folds on top like that. So it's an okay set, and actually it's a pretty good set. I like it. Looks really good. Interior is a little weak, I think, just because there's so much unused space that's used up by a tiny bike, but yeah, it looks really good. Anyway, so let's move on to the biggest and final build I'm going to be talking about, and this is the Benatar. It's kind of hard to film this because it's very high up, but I think this is honestly the best looking Marvel set ever, maybe. I mean, it's really the only UCS style Marvel set that we've ever got, because there's not really, like, they could have done the Quinjet UCS style, but we already have a pretty big Quinjet. Anyways, though, it's a really good set, and the top opens up. I feel like this is probably the weakest part of it, is the interior. Most of it is good, it has lots of detail, but there's like not very much room for like the pilot seat, which kind of sucks because it is like a big part of the ship. But the outside of it looks absolutely amazing. It's crazy how big it is. It's like kind of takes up almost this entire desk. The wingspan of it at least does. and it's really detailed. I think it's actually the biggest set I own. It's even bigger than the Millennium Falcon. Not in price though. It's actually like $10 cheaper than the Millennium Falcon, but has like how much more pieces? Like 600, 700 more pieces, which is kind of crazy. It's got lots of posability though in the wings. It also has this stand that you build with it, which allows you to turn it and angle it. So if you want to angle it like sideways like this, you can do that. If you want it to be like going up or down, you can angle it however you want. It also has a pretty good interior. Let's see. Right here, it should open up in 2 spaces. This big panel comes off in the front. You know what? I'm gonna cut to it open because I cannot. All right, there we go. So the front section comes off, and then there's this back section that also comes off. And inside, it's a pretty good interior. You've got 2 seats, as well as there's lights everywhere. There's some gun racks. There's some pretty detailed stickers. And then in the inside, there's also a coffee machine. And on the other side of that, there's a donut and a sticker of Gamora. Because this is supposed to be based on after Infinity Wars and Endgame when they're looking for Gamora. And then the back looks okay. It's kind of an engine. But I think the biggest problem with this is that it didn't come with Gamora, because it isn't a Endgame or Infinity War set. It's part of the Infinity Saga line, which isn't based off like 1 or 2 movies. It's based off like all of the movies. So I find it kind of annoying that we didn't get like this from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Gamora. But you do get the bug lady, forgot her name. You get Groot, you get Rocket, and you get Star-Lord and Thor, and then that's Chitauri, which is actually interesting because they changed the design in it from the 1 year to the next, or in between 2 years they changed it. Anyways, though, I really like this set. The outside of it is so detailed. It's really nice. And it's really the only UCS style set that we have for Marvel, which is interesting. I definitely think that there should be more. But yeah, I'm not a huge Lego Marvel fan, but this set just caught my eye when I saw it. And it's, I think, a much better value than like the Moff Gideon light cruiser that you could have got at the same time. It just is so much more detailed. And if you're a fan of Marvel or Star Wars, I definitely pick this over anything else that's out right now in Star Wars, except for maybe the Millennium Falcon. But this is still way bigger and I think better, maybe better. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to be it for my Marvel set collection video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.